What's up, everybody? It's been a couple of months as usual. When I tell you that I have been going through it, you would not believe it, man. From first thing, I had a death in the family. That was a bit of a situation. Then my car been in the shop for the past like 46 days. And my job told us that come December 31st, we'll no longer be at the building that we're in. And in order for us to stay with the company, we have to go and apply for the jobs and pretty much start from scratch. So that's just a few of the things that I have been going through. I am enjoying a Monty #2, and I just picked up a bottle of Heaven Hill 7-year. I did not go to the gym today. I did not go to the gym yesterday. I found out all about all of this yesterday. And it has really got me in a funk. Well, as far as the job, I found out about that yesterday. Everything else is just things that's been going on. So this is just going to be a raw video, no cuts, no edits, no intros, no none of that. But as a matter of fact, give me 1 second, because this new camera of mine has been acting funny. So I'm still trying to figure it out. So let me just see something right quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. It literally took me 3 seconds to figure it out. So what's been happening is, last week when I was in the gym, I recorded a whole day vlog, and when I went to start getting it ready for uploading and editing, every video, well, 80% of the videos were recorded in slow motion. And with this camera, if it's recorded in slow motion, it has no sound. No matter if you get it to play right or nothing, no sound. That's just the tip of the iceberg of just how the shit been falling for me lately, man. This has been crazy. And now I'm looking at my camera and I have a quarter of a battery. Mind you, I charged it last week and I haven't touched it or used it since. This thing isn't even a month old yet. But whatevs, we'll see, Record as much as I can. This video won't be long. But, I've been maintaining, keeping my head above, just trying to stay positive. As you can tell, I cut my smoking and my drinking back heavily. And I'm not going to pick it up, because as you know, I am in the gym. I am doing my thing. Just right now, life is just trying to kick my ass, man. It really is. No car, so I have to take public transportation or Uber. In the past 45 days, I've spent probably at least $500, $600 on Lyft and Uber rides, man. I hate public transportation. That's one of the reasons why I got a car. But it is what it is. So, not a lot has been going on. I'm still doing good in the gym. This week, it was a rough week to match in the past, 2 months, I've had several rough weeks. And since losing my car for real. And, I talked to the mechanic. He's a guy that I go to. I've been going to him for years. I done bought cars from him. Good guy. But apparently, what they thought was wrong. They fixed that. And so let me give you a little backstory. Hold on. A little backstory. About 6 weeks ago, I was driving to work, and I was like, let me stop and get some water. And what was I getting? It don't matter. I stopped at the gas station to get a couple of things. Got back in the car, cranked it up, and when I cranked it up, it was acting funny. So I turned it off, and I turned it back on. One thing that I do is whenever I get in my car, I always turn it to the on position and let it kind of like get familiar that I'm starting it, and then I start it. I didn't do that this time. Don't know if that had anything to do with it, but that's just how my mind is thinking. Cranked it back up, and it was still acting crazy. So I was about halfway to work. It was about 7:45 in the morning. I got to be to work at 8. Excuse me. I said, let me go ahead and just get to work, and I'll deal with this later. I put it in drive, and it took off. And so I had my foot on the brake. I was like, that's a bit strange, but, my brakes are working, so that, everything should be okay. I went to step on the gas, and it had no power. I stepped on the gas, the RPM would go up, but nothing was happening. So I'm thinking, Lord, don't let this be my transmission. So I pulled out of the gas station, and I pulled onto a side street, and luckily, that early in the morning, there's a lot of traffic in D.C., people going to work and whatnot. I was able to find a parking spot at a church. Pulled over, called my insurance company, told them what's up, I needed a tow. They told me 90 minutes. I contacted my job, told them my situation. They said, okay, cool. The thing they said was like 92 minutes before the tow truck come. So I'm sitting online and I'm Googling, and it was telling me, throttle body, and just throttle body was the case, but it said some other stuff, and I was just trying to figure out what the problem was. So the throttle body, the icons that were on my phone matched what was happening in the car, so it told me how to reset it. It said turn the car off, press the gas pedal all the way down slowly, and then slowly bring it back up, and that should reset the throttle body. I did that, boom, it started working fine. It worked just fine. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go home, work from home, and deal with it, later. Or I'm thinking that actually it was going to be good. I get home, fine, work the rest of the day, fine. I get up the next morning, jump in the car, crank it up like I normally do, and it cranked up fine, didn't have no issues. I said, okay, cool. Driving to work, I get all the way to work. I reverse into my parking spot, and boom, it started doing the same thing it was doing the last time. So I cut it off. I did the little reset thing again, cut it back on, and it was fine. So I was like, all right, let me get my gym stuff out the back and let the car run, and I'll see what's going on. As soon as I said that, it did what it was doing before, but even worse, and then cut off. I said, you know what? I'm at work. I'll deal with this another time. Went through my day of work, went to the gym, went through my day of work. Before I left, I went down to the car, did the reset thing, cranked it up, sat there for about 10 seconds, started doing it again. I said, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to catch an Uber home, and I'll deal with this at another time. This was on like a Wednesday or Thursday. Saturday, I got the car towed to, matter of fact, October the 6th. I think it was October the 6th. I got the car towed to my mechanic, and it has been there ever since. So they replaced the throttle body, and I went to go pick it up. I drove it like a quarter of the way home, and it started to act crazy again. So I pulled over on the side of the road, called the mechanic. He had to come get me in the tow truck, take me home, and he took the car. He called me back about a week later, said it was fixed. I go back out there, get in the car, crank it up. As soon as I cranked it up, I sat there for like not even a minute. Boom, it started doing it again. This was like 2-3 weeks ago. That was the last time that I sat in my car. And then just a whole slew of a whole bunch of other things have just been happening. ever since. Before then, well, actually since then, it just went crazy. Talking so much, my doggone cigar done went out. What I do with my lighter. So that's just pretty much what I've been dealing with here lately. I don't know what to do, man. Like right now, I'm at a point where, I never want to say what next because, life and movies has taught us that that's exactly, something bad is going to happen when you say that. But I'm just like, come on, man. So, that's what's been up with me. But what's been up with y'all, man? Let me know down in the comments how y'all been. Hope everything is good. If you celebrate Thanksgiving this next week, I hope you can be around good family and things like that, having a good time. My son comes home from school Saturday, I believe, so that's a good thing. But other than that, I just been trying to keep my head in the game, man. Like, seriously. Trying to keep my head in the game. And it's getting tough. I just don't know what to do. I got a new personal trainer, fitness coach. And I got somebody that's local, that's not doing the online thing. And I have nothing negative to say about online training, but, it's a little bit better when you got somebody that you can actually link up with physically and get that work in the gym. We had a good session. Last Sunday was my first session with him, and it went fairly good. It went really good. So I am just trying to maintain and keep myself together because I'm on the verge of just saying fuck a lot of this stuff, and I don't know what, but just tired. I'm tired. I'm absolutely tired. And I don't know how much more I can take. But again, other than that, Cowboys are doing good. They're beating all the bad teams and losing to all the good teams. So, there's that. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost to Carolina this weekend the way that they got beat up by Arizona. So, we do what we do to survive, but I am just at a loss and I don't know what to do. But this is just a quick video. Toke Master's still around. He's just trying to get it together. And I don't even know what getting it together mean no more. Like, I live a very, like, you can set a clock to me. That's how routine my life is. I get up, I go to the gym, I go to work, I come home. That's Monday through Friday on the days that I go to the gym. Saturday and Sunday, I go to the gym every Saturday and Sunday. I don't care what I did during the week. I get up Saturday morning. Sometimes I make breakfast, sometimes I don't, but I get up and I go to the gym. Saturdays I come home, I meal prep, I do my vlogs on my other channel. Lately I've been going to the chiropractor. Every couple of weeks I get a sports massage. And Sundays is pretty much just me chilling, watching football. I may go out and have a cheat meal, because it's the end of the week. So, I can kill off whatever I did that night or that evening and, throughout the week. But you can set a clock to me. My entire life is very routine. And when one thing throws that off, i.e. not having a car, everything goes to shit. Everything. And I'm working on that and getting better at that, but life is just lifing right now. But I keep telling myself, life is going to life because it doesn't know how to do anything else. That's the one thing it's supposed to do, and that's the one thing that it's going to do. So It is now, wow, it's not even late. It is 6:30. This is my third glass. By the time I finish that cigar, I'll probably have one or two more. One or two more. I'm gonna go in here and make me something to eat. I don't eat carbs before bed. So I'm gonna eat some flank steak and probably some string beans or something, and just call it a night. Get ready to go to the gym. I get up at about 6, 7 o'clock. When I had my car, I was getting up at 5 on the weekends, but since I don't, I'm using another car. I get up at about 6 or 7, try to get to the gym between 7 and 8 before it gets too packed, and do my thing. Tomorrow I'm doing complete chest and bicep destruction. I'm going to, like, one thing about me is that when I'm frustrated like this, in my past life, before I started trying to get healthy, I would just drink, smoke, look for some bitches and all that old type of shit. But since I started thinking about myself and my health lately, and what I'm about to say is probably no better than what I was doing before, but I just go in the gym and I just kill myself, man. Like, I just really get in there. I lift the heaviest of weights to failure. I leave out of there like aching, hurting bad. But it makes me feel better, and I don't understand why, but I enjoy it. And so, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this Monty number 2. Watch me a little Hulu, and call it a night. Oh, I'm sorry. Watch me a little Hulu. Go in here and make me something to eat. I get my groceries delivered from Amazon every Friday, so they've already come. They're sitting on the stove. I just gotta, get everything together and put it up. And then I'm going to take it on to bed. But, I want you guys to be safe, and enjoy your weekend. Just understand that right now it's just a little funky for me. But I'm okay. And I'm as you see, I'm still smiling. I am just trying to keep it together. I'm doing my best. I just don't like when I don't have control in situations that's fucking with my life. And I don't know if the lesson is to not sweat stuff that I can't control or what, but I don't know. But I want y'all to be safe, stay solid, stay humble, understand that nothing is gonna be easy, but we gonna get through this. Whatever it is you going through, whether you can relate to me in some form or fashion, just understand that I'm rocking with you. I am here. We are gonna get through whatever this is, that's the storm that we're in. We are gonna get through it. But I'm Toke Master. It is Friday the 17th. I will see y'all on the next one. Cheers.